Hey, what's up? We're gonna be doing more Minecraft. It's just gonna be chill. Do a little grinding. I've got some ideas. I'm probably going to work on setting up uh some of the what's it? What do you call it? Block palette that I want to use for building on the next main, I guess, Minecraft stream. Ones that I typically do with Digi. So well, first let me make sure I've got my game actually set up. My microphone looks fine. That looks correct. So I think everything's good. Okay. I'll top over here. Is the game audio in? I think it is. Nice. It's kind of quiet. Turn it up a bit. Alrighty. I was like, I don't have a HUD. That's because I had F1 turned on. No wonder. Okay. So first, let's get back to our house. Ouch. Get away. There we go. First step, we gotta get back to our house. Then we can worry about testing out block pallets. All right. Well, actually, I guess we could first go to this little area over here, which you guys saw a little bit of in the first stream. We're not really gonna go back there until we've hit a few more milestones. But I guess just to... Oh my goodness. What blew him up? I'm gonna have to go rebuild that terrain, aren't I? Does it really matter? I don't know. Oh. Also, I don't need the... I'll take care of that later. First, I need to get into building, because there's an unlit territory. I'm going to get demolished. But yeah, this building right here is kind of the first working version of the palette that I'm starting to figure out for our little area. Hello, intrusive. How are you doing? I'm not building another school just yet. That will probably be saved for the next stream with Digi, but I am going to be preparing for that next stream, figuring out block palettes for building. This is this bridge and this little church looking building are my first prototypes. And then I'm going to be probably messing around with block palettes and then grinding to actually get some blocks so that I can be ready to give a Minecraft 101 class on building. So let's see. Okay, what was I going to do as soon as I got here? I forget. Oh yeah, we don't need the death counter on right now. Where is the death counter? Okay, you can go away. Death counter only counts when we're both on. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. I guess the hope is... the hope is I won't die. So we won't have to worry about the death counter until we do the next main stream. Or next main collab stream. But let's see. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna need to do some grinding on whatever it's called. Oh, name tags. I've got some emeralds. I went to the village that's by our little town, and I did start getting some name tags for our pets, but we're gonna have to do more of that. So, okay, now that I've taken care of that, do I have music turned off? Let me make sure I don't. Okay, yeah. I'm like, I feel like it's so much quieter than I remember, but part of that is just playing solo, I think. Thank you. I do really love the Mame Hinata model. I never thought of myself as having bee vibes, but you're totally right. I can't even deny it. I am. Oh, you know what? I've got a couple pallets to test actually. Very cuddly, thank you. I've got to test out both the pallet of that building with the cherry and the diorite and the copper, but I also have a palette that I was starting to think up for our bee haven, which is totally going to be my color scheme. Minecraft Solo does hit different. That's so real. It's just its own totally different vibe from the usual, I guess both could be the usual depending on how you usually play. Solo versus multiplayer. I mean, technically I have it open, so some of my other friends who have been on streams before can join. That's true. I could, oh, a giant bee statue for our bee farm. That would be really good. I will definitely be working out a block palette for that. Hi there, little guy. Okay. Well, I need you to get out of my way because I'm going in here. This is, meet my librarians that I got, very recently, like literally yesterday. And I've trapped them in here because, like, I got really lucky with these guys. We got efficiency 5 and mending. Like, I wasn't even planning. Prisoner? No. They're totally free-willed. They would just wander around in here because they like it. But this guy has name tags, which is huge. So I've been just chopping down stacks and stacks of trees so that I can trade for emeralds with the Fletchers. Will give me like 1 emerald for half a stack of sticks. Yeah, like that. And that's how I've been getting name tags so far. Alright, let's head back home. Oh, spider jockey. I think that's our first jockey on the server. No chicken jockey yet. Time to rename the horse. I've already got the horses. I think there's only one pet left to name. Zombie jockey. Dang, I could not have dealt with that any worse. I could have dealt with that worse. I could have died. But you know. That was not my greatest combat maneuver right there. One thing I do really like, I got a mod since last stream that like just puts the whole body there with all the third-person animations, and I like that it means you actually see yourself while you're in F1 without the HUD. So I feel a lot more comfortable just not having... Why no armor? I mean, to this point, we haven't really had enough iron to get any armor. I think some of my recent mining means we have enough now. I mean, we had enough to make an anvil for the name tags. Obvious priority. Oh yes, I also love this shader. Rethinking voxels is one of my favorites, especially because it has, one, the pixelated shadows that like align to the textures. Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. It was like the first shader that I knew to do that. The weird round square clouds. Honestly, I prefer these to what most shaders do, which is like full volumetric clouds. That is like, nah, you're just like putting a PNG of a real sky over Minecraft. That doesn't feel right. Who is calling me on Discord? Okay, not important right now. I was wondering if someone was trying to hop onto the stream. No, they weren't. We got ourselves 3 llamas. We had 4 before that were chilling out here. And then a zombie came down the hill and killed all of them. So all of our racist gay llamas died. So now we have 3 new gay llamas that are hopefully not racist. They have not proven themselves to be, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll have a funeral for them for the next stream that Digi's back. Okay, hold on. Which animal have I not named yet? We've got Shadow the Hedgehorse. Everyone loves this man. Trypophobia. Trippy. Young Sheldon. I don't know what this guy's name is. Bolt. Oh yeah, you know what I found out that I didn't know last stream? You can pet these guys. I don't remember which mod it is, but I'm obsessed. I need it. Barkin' Jockey is a very good boy. Grumpy, I went back to the village and got him. So he's here at the school now. Mocha. Mr. Brown Wolf. And I haven't named you. This is the one pet I have yet to name. I'm thinking of Cappuccino. That's my current thought. But I will wait. I know, right? I think the mod is not enough animations. And like, I need to like double check and actually test. Okay, if I remove this, can I not? Catachino? Wait, that's so good. Wait, I'm actually that's the name. That's amazing. That's perfect. How did I not think of this? All right, Catachino, you have now been named. Yes, very good. Very good. I don't think I can ever play without this mod again. Like, how are you supposed to live in Minecraft without petting your pets? Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of iron now because I went and did some mining, so I can make myself some armor. And then we had one singular chest plate that I think I gave to Digi, and they did not wear. I think they just forgot, or maybe I forgot to give it to them. That is equally plausible. There we go. Perfect. I mean, you may notice you can't actually see the armor, even if I'm wearing armor. I do have a mod that stops the armor from showing on me. I don't have one for other players on the server, but at least for the player who is playing, I have a mod that makes it so you can't see the armor, just so you can see my skin. Is the very important part of me having the teacher skin for the class bit, and then I forgot to change my skin back after that, but I will. We'll see if I can fix that later. I also love the mod for the eyes. I literally just discovered this like this week. I'm obsessed. I love having the little expressions. He like looks down. Oh, if you look up too, his eyes get super wide, which is really funny. I love that. I have been trying to find all of the mods I possibly can to make Minecraft just look as pleasant as possible, in my opinion. Okay, this goes in tools. This goes in food or crops. Oh, we will need to get one more name tag for Sailor's dog. But I'll worry about that later. Let's put the saplings away. Put all that away. Okay. So we'll deal with sticks later. Now, I'm going to figure out the... I am a mod fanatic. Most of the time, I play those, like, absolutely crazy modded versions of Minecraft. But, like, you can see, if this is my vanilla, This is my vanilla Minecraft, so you can imagine what my modded Minecraft is, which is what I usually do. Oh yeah, also the bed and the bed storage has been expanded to bed and storage. It's no longer a 2x2 hole with some beds in it. Plenty of extra room for Yowie. That's so real. I love all the extra little sounds. Oh, I'm obsessed. I have so many sound mods as well. Like the I don't think you can hear it with this roof here, but if I grab some copper, this is the main reason I started coming up with this block palette, is if I make a little building with a copper roof, okay, how big does the copper roof have to be before you can hear it? There's very specifically a mod that I have. Yeah, listen to that. You can hear the rain, a specific rain sound for like copper roof, the rain hitting the metal, and I'm obsessed. I love it so much that I am now basing my entire palette for building this village around. It's so relaxing. That's why I love, I just love looking around for all those, not necessarily quality of life, just like cosmetic and sound mods. They just increase the vibes tenfold for Minecraft for me. Thank you. I like to think I have good taste in mods. I should have grabbed an iron pick. It would have been a lot faster to mine all this. But yeah, so let's see. my current palette, I think, is mostly diorite, deep slate, and copper. So we've got, oh, and cherry, obviously. Big head hold a big brain. For real. What was that? Oh yeah. So yeah, as you can see with the church-like building over the mountain, these are kind of the blocks. These three and the cherry logs are kind of the blocks that I'm working with right now for my palette. But let's hop over. Yeah. Now we can probably hop over to, wait, crops. Crops first. And then we'll hop over. I've installed, hopefully it works, I installed a mod, or a server plugin today that should let me have multiple worlds on this server. So I've made a little creative world, super flat, so I can just play around with some block palettes and figure out, okay, what am I gonna get materials for us starting to build out our little cherry village? And what will I use as my teaching tools? Yes, 3D sugarcane. That's one of the options in the Vanilla Tweaks resource pack. I love Vanilla Tweaks. Oh, and then obviously I got fresh animations for all the extra animal and mob animations, so they can move their eyes as well. Just Expressions is the resource pack for player animations. That gives me the eyes. But look at this. They can lie down. They can blink. They chilling. Like, you don't get that with the... Where did the sound go? Did the sound really just vanish? Hold on. Where's my OBS? It really did. What the heck? Hold on. Let me see my sound. Oh, my sound routing is a mess. Java, what are you doing? It did. It literally just spontaneously decided that it was going to reroute its audio. Okay. Sound's back. We can't be missing any of that rain sound. I didn't even know that it could just change that. Twice game audio. Okay. Now that that's set, it should hopefully not change on its own. But I also love the particle rain. It just makes the rain look prettier. It's just another cosmetic mod. Oh, reloading the resource pack? That might have done it. Yeah. I guess because that at that point it reloads everything. So it's like, okay, let's reload the sound device, I guess. Oh, you could see there I started building a, a gravestone for the llamas that died and that I am now replacing. I'll probably turn that into a bit at the beginning of the next stream that Digi and I do. We'll wait for a thunderstorm to start the stream and have a funeral for our gay racist llamas. Okay, let's see. Can I get myself to the creative test world? I can. Okay, it's nighttime. Let's see. So I have a list of blocks. Make a tomb of shame. Put a pen cart on it with the name of the one having the more death. You know? Probably should set it today. The problem is I can't set it today from in-game because I have to figure out certain permissions first. I have not figured out all the permissions on this plugin that allows me to have multiple worlds. Okay, that didn't do it. Let's see. How do I set the time? How do I set the time in a world that isn't the default world? You know, I might just have to do this on the fly. Here we go. Usually I have my chat disabled for streams. Just makes things a little easier. But looks like there we go. Yeah. I'll just have to live with that. The only thing is, when I'm operator, it's great because I can use commands. But I haven't figured out how to override the setting where all operators don't change their game mode when switching from world to world. So I'll either be in the creative world and go back to the other world and I'll still be in creative, or I'll be in the other world, come here and still be in survival. At least the inventories are synced, so I can just immediately change to the other game mode, but you know, I could have used a bed. But who would do that? Who's ever used a bed in Minecraft? That's the silly way. All right. We'll go back to the regular routine then. Okay. Where is my list? I have the list on my phone. Okay. Let's get some blocks out. First we need them cherry blocks. Obviously gotta have all the cherry planks. Doors. Fences. I'll put all the special blocks over here for now. Bed for sleeping? Yeah, they're just for blowing up stuff in the nether and the end, honestly. That's kind of the way things are. Okay. Let's get ourselves some pink glass. I think that could also go well with the palette. Ooh, okay. Let's for some greens. The flowering azalea and moss could be used around where the grass is. Obviously, we're going to need our copper. Yeah, that's all the same. Let's put that here. Since that's just... Oh, go over there. I can't believe this horsey is trying to interrupt my pallet making. All right, Mr. Horsey. Quit your horsing around. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. There's that one flower in the lush cave. I completely forgot about that. That would probably be in natural blocks, but that would be such a good decoration block. Cherry leaves too. Okay. We'd go here in the lineup. No, I didn't mean to do that. Give me my cherry log back. I'm trying to place them all on the ground so I can pick block them when I need to. Okay. I'm just gonna make the palette. I don't need to worry about stairs and variations and such. No, give me back the spore blossom. Thank you. Okay. So if we put this here, there we go. Yeah, that could be really pretty. That does give some nice particles too, as well as having cherry blossoms. I don't know if just putting the leaves down oh, it does. Yeah, so that also gives us some nice little pink particles. Okay, sir, can you move out of the way? I'm trying to build a thing here. Let's see. What else we got? Warped stuff could work. That could be a nice complement to the copper. Prismarine. Let's get some prismarine. Oh, that even... Yeah, that even goes there because that's a lighter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the spore blossom is a very good decoration block. I really like it. Can't believe I forgot about it. Okay. We got that strip warp stem. Oh, sea lanterns. Sea lanterns could also go with the palette. The cyan. That, now we're getting maybe a little bit too far from the original palette, but it is still a nice gradient. So it's something to consider. I think it might be good just to have a wider general. Oh, the shiny lichen. Whoa, what's the glow lichen? That's true. That can also be used to kind of make things more green. Let's put that here. More decoration block. It is also 3D. I love resource packs. Oh, Skulk. This could be a fun block to play around with. That it's real dark, but it's got like this same cyan blue. So if we want to have like some sort of spacey wizard building, using this and that could be really nice. Okay, obviously we got to get our dark blocks. Deep slate tiles are the ones I've been using. Bricks and polished can also work. Dang, the deep slate is so much lighter than the skulk. In that case, we might even need to have some more stuff to put that into a gradient. Let's get some basalt. Get some blackstone. Block of coal could also work. But we'll get this first. There's the basalt. Ooh, wait. That's so clever. Hold on. That's really good. Oh, that could make for like some magical waterways. Okay, we're in a very small super flat, so there's only so much room I have to test this, but let's make a little pool here. So I really like that idea. Nope. Fill it up. Fill her up. Give me... Oh, that's good. That's good. And then, unfortunately, I can't use the bed to skip tonight, but I can wait for night. Oh. Yeah. I love when friends give me some cool Minecraft stuff and I'm like, I want to use that. I'm like, I like what you did there. Yeah. That's very wholesome. That's a nice tribute. A little way of remembering them. All right, let's see. We need the light blocks. So let's see. Diorite, obviously. Polished diorite. Calcite. Quartz. Let's get some quartz. Probably. Smooth quartz. Quartz pillars, maybe? Bricks might work. I think I'll leave the bricks, the brick textures, the dark areas that I had before. Bone blocks. Bone. We don't want to have boneless structures. Wool and snow. Wool. Oh, the strip pale oak. Pale. Okay, let's start placing some of these down. Okay. We can maybe order these later. No. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, there's so many white blocks. We got a lot to work with here. Let's see. The pale oak, I would probably, it's something that I might add if we get like a wandering trader with pale oak trees. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't bother. The question is, which one of these could we easily blend? Because we don't need this many in our palette. We can probably just rely on like a few. But man, that's so pretty. I really like that. I can't believe I never thought of that. That's a really good, like the starry reflection. That's pretty sick. Let's get ourselves a bed though. This time, this time I use a bed to skip today so that I can get the lighting again. Okay. Birch I've kind of been using for the floor. We've already got the birch floor in the classroom. Wonder if oak kind of goes with it. Like oak can be really useful for like a like if you're building like a dock out of birch wood, oak is like the next level darker. So you could use that as like ooh, look, it's wet kind of almost. So like let's see. If I build a little dock over here. Like it'd probably be like a couple blocks above the water, dock coming in over here, and then you use the oak logs. I gotta waterlog those, but you can use these to like simulate the water rising and falling. It's like, oh look, you can see the part where it was wet, which I just think is a cool effect. But I don't know that I'll end up using much oak in this. Let's see. What else? Obviously, probably some other birch could make some good accents. Possibly. I think particularly the trapdoor. Trapdoor. Those can make for good, like, you can kind of imitate, like, those Japanese paper walls with it, even. What is that? Is that a stronghold? That's so funny. It's just floating in the air. How to put the screw in a pan cart? Sure. Fire away. What is the secret? Well, I grab the last bit of blocks that I'm thinking about. Let's see. Crimson. Nether bricks. Mangrove. Oh, that pink terracotta. No. Let's see. No, that pink is too saturated. We got a lot of very light pinks. I see. I see. Okay. Oh, no, that probably goes there. Okay, we got ourselves some nice red and pinkish there. But I don't know. I feel like these could be used well with cherry, but I'm not sure I'm actually going to use them. Because they're kind of... This would be just its own palette. It could complement some of the stuff we have nicely. Like this could complement could be a good contrast to the white. It could be a nice complement to the lighter, more desaturated pinks. But I think it kind of sticks out too much when we compare it to the rest of the stuff we got here. What it does match well, actually, is the cherry log. That's where... I think that's where, if there's anywhere where we would fit this kind of stuff in, it'd be alongside that. Let's see. I'm even thinking, okay, how does that look alongside that? Okay, there's some idea. There's some idea that possibly could come together there, but I'm not feeling it just yet. So I think the nether brick could possibly go there. But most of the dark blocks aren't really this huge. I mean, the blackstone is a little warmer, but the rest of the deep slate that we're kind of using for the outlines is more of a yellowish. Or that's probably the shaders, to be fair. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I'm so silly. Hold on. The copper oxidized. I didn't. I forgot to. I forgot to honeycomb it. I'm like, why do I just have two of the same? There we go. While I'm at it, even though this is kind of pointless. There you go. Okay, okay. I'm starting to see the vision. I guess we gotta decide whether we want warmer or cooler white blocks. Because I think just about any of these could go with the larger palette we have up here, but none of them necessarily, they don't necessarily all go together. Let's see. I'm deep in thought. Black rock? We do have some blackstone. We got the bricks. But the normal version could actually work. Let's throw that in here. Let's see, how do these... I like that. I think I'll actually get rid of those. And we'll just have a little bit more of a dark palette over there. No, that's too red. The crimson, we could possibly go somewhere with that. All right, all right. Victory for the Blackrock gang. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'm feeling that more. Like, originally I was just thinking of the deep slate, but I think the blackstone actually kind of complements the palette as a whole better now that I'm kind of looking at it as an overview. Now we got to figure this out. Let's see. Calcite, I'm a big fan of. Also, this is more along the Prismarini line. But that sea lanterns could be a good... Let's see. We may need to get some soul lanterns, because honestly, they kind of fit the color palette a little bit better than the normal lanterns. The normal lanterns kind of stick out, but the soul lanterns, they kind of fit in. All right. You guys are going to need to go in the decorations pile. Oh, while I'm thinking of decorations, we got them leaves. Let's get them other pink flowers. Pink and purple. Get these tall flowers. Get this little guy. The 4th and 8th. This guy. 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they're kind of different. The smooth quartz and the snow do look pretty similar, but the snow is like a way brighter white. I might... I'm going to put the snow aside. I think it's it's like noticeably brighter compared to pretty much every other white block. So that could be useful, but I'll just put it to the side for now. Optical illusion because of the light. Yeah, that's fair. Now we got ourselves some white light instead of orange light. You can kind of see the differences in hue more. Like the bone block is really yellow, which kind of goes with the quartz. Like you can see it's a little more yellow within the stripes of the pillar, while the pale oak is a lot cooler. But let's see. We're definitely going to be using the diorite and calcite, so which goes better with that? I'd say the diorite's a little bit cooler. It's less of the yellow, so I'm going to get rid of the bone block. The pillar can maybe stick around as like a bit of texture. But the quartz is kind of warm, honestly. I really like that sound. That's a fun sound. The wool is nice and cool. I kind of like the cooler whites because it gives a nice contrast to the warmer like yellow birch. That's kind of my current thought process. I don't know. I'm a little more mixed on the pale oak than I thought I would be. It's too different. I feel like it's the tone shift is a little bit too noticeable. Same with the quartz, honestly. Pale oak, you're going to the side. It could work, but that's going to be a low priority. Wrong rotation of the texture. I mean, I would probably be using this side of the texture. I think that would be the side that I'm using the most. Let's see. It could be useful, but I'm going to put it off to the side. Particularly because it'd be hard to get anyway. Now let's see. Where... quartz pillar and quartz might also go off to the side. Because I feel like we've got a nice gradient here, and the quartz sticks out against pretty much all of them because it's a little bit too yellow. But also it could be a good transition to the birch from the white. Oh, I'm having a hard time here. This is racking my brain. I'm gonna give myself a headache trying to think of colors. Let's have some water. Not choking on it this time. Yeah, I think I'll leave quartz to the side as well. Whoa. I just went flying off the bed. Dang. Okay. Okay, we got that warm light again. Okay. Okay. There's something there. But it's too... Now it's too cool compared to the snow. Is my mind playing tricks on me? I need to disable shaders for a second while I'm figuring this out. Oh, my eyes. You know, if we do find a pale oak forest, it would be really funny to take Digi there. That is very true. I did not consider this. I think the calcite to birch could be a good transition. But at the same time, I don't think I really need to transition to the birch. I think the birch itself is mostly just a floor block. And so it doesn't need like a transition in the middle. But I will bring snow back in. Snow is a good light version. Digi would immediately scream at the Pale Garden. That if I find one, that's gonna be a fun that's gonna be a fun stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can see when the light of the shaders isn't making it harder to see. It's a lot easier to tell what the oak versus birch does here, which I think is fun. And this is bothering me, so I'm filling that up. Okay, I think we've got something here. I think we've got a... I don't think snow blocks melt. I don't think so. I think ice melts if it's hot enough temperature. I think snow layers might melt. Like if you put a torch next to them or something. But I'm not sure about snow blocks. I should probably look that up at some point. But okay. So this means we've got our... I think we've got our blocks to farm. We're getting copper. We'll have to find some prismarine. We'll have to get to the nether. That will have to wait another stream. So we probably won't be able to use any of these blocks yet. In addition to the blackstone, we'll have to wait for those too. Thank you, yeah. I am interested. Like, would it melt? I have no idea. Ooh, does this transition... How well does this transition to this? Oh, that's nice. That's kind of a nice gradient right there. Okay, yeah, we've got ourselves a bit of a circle though. Nice, they don't melt. Oh, we're so good then. Yeah, so I think this is going to be our gradients. This is our reference. Let's see. So what do we need to grind for? We've got a good amount of copper wood. We've got a good amount of cherry wood. We've got a good amount of copper. Of prismarine, I'm not sure where to get. We'll have to look. Okay, snow layer does melt. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out with what I remember. Skulk, I know where to get that, but I don't remember if you can mine it without silk touch. So we may need to get ourselves an enchanting setup. Where are all the tools? Give me every single tool. How do I game mode myself in the console? Game mode me serve. Nope, it doesn't like that. There we go. My name has to be last. Okay. Nope. 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 Yep. Okay, we do need Silk Touch for that. Good to know. Good to know. I don't know what I did in my console. I tried to select a thing and it was not happy about that. There we go. Dang, a whole playthrough only in the ancient city. I've only been to an ancient city a couple times. There is a deep dark biome below where we are in the world, but I haven't seen an ancient city. That'd be fun to bring Digi down though. We'll have to do that for whenever we actually finally go mining. Might not be next stream because next stream is Minecraft 101 on building, but I think we've got ourselves a good palette here. I was going to start grinding, but for whatever reason, I've started getting a really bad headache, so I may just end stream here instead of going and actually starting the grinding now. I don't, maybe I've not drank enough water today, but today was crazy. There were wasps trapped in my window, and that was not fun. I had to call for help. But yeah, I'll probably just end the stream here then. Thanks for showing up. It was good talking, Intrusive. Hopefully, we'll see. I might do another stream tomorrow, and then I'll probably be back on Tuesday for my normal streaming time. Yep, that's about it. We've got our. I'm happy with the palette. I think it turned out well. I'm still so shook. I can't believe I'm a bee. I didn't see it the whole time. I've had this avatar for so long. I am Cuddle Bee now. I'm gonna have to write that down somewhere. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.